No sia body mama ya mamunyina ajo ya mwakwa abada oba Adom TV no sia kase so enwumre nsamosie na brason sa utibie sa Adom TV kase o share me live on Facebook/Adom TV extra Go TV channel 119 DSTV 280 YouTube Adom TV 2 yesho ensam no ne todwa wo bi ya wo betini make us say Ato Johnson akodi aposifo ye wo dunkwa o ensam Okum ne yere edie ne de ba ye de honsam no ebebro Chief Justice and so ede ensamo tuja chire mu sensentrofo ye de akotene pa ewo omayi emunti ehonsam kayen so ye de ebeba na fe yakwa akwhwe adwadifo ya wo mo ete high tension pole ase ohawa wo mo famu ni mu atete eno ne apomoden adwadie awokansi obi manso enigede na nwure mede bro sa Adom TV Kasie, midindi efia amankwa tamaklo. Eda sepa afia ni die kwansutie seden 70 mu etie. Ato Johnson ena sabre dunkwa posifo akire no wo msusu se wakum ne yire a wono so bo ni chimu person ko obekana no aduru awu ewo dunkwa mfuom ye wo Apadentra East mensimu ewo mfinfin mantam no emu ne yire no a isusu so ne kun no ne dia yenya eye Suzy na yese ne yese kan wo wo ne bebre ene ne ama oba fefeti se wato na nanom nse do Adom TV kase etwaso
amanebo no akire mu se esanse maami esigina yese woni ne kunu ebegya aware ene nam so ema abema no ekun no manfo a wonom ete dunkwa emfum ye wo Apadentra East Mensini ye wo mfimfini mantam mu a sare husemi esiye no won ho adwiri won pa na refuo na ahye wonom ma esanse wo kiremu a ade a esiye no wonom ehunu bi da ewo mpotemu honom yamane boni Muhammad Radiuden Rasco ene Deken Kwabena Akwa ya no honom wa brasa semisiye atwetwe nkomo na de esi pote no owura no ekiremu
omuso no omudom sila musimtia no ye na so fo no problem ye no mutap
ale promoso ina assistant designer no be
wo musila musimtia no omu yenu dele popo didibo ade po mu ina so ya ade be ma no ko mo ba so ko mo mu ina na tibo obi ade won ma ko na ko so se be ma no pon ko ba bi be just statistics ba na kan omu na fine but last week no mo be wi no and then the 31st na mo be wi ti wo ya na so na problem no but wo mo ko ma sa pancho du da na so na so ma sa problem ba ya ti ya dem wo no ti mu je ko do we say on deck ani ya mu sa what the deck ni me ma dia ba na no be no
Police for ekọ biara husemi esi ya okohunu se ewura yi eda emoja mu wabra no wode sekan awo no empem bebre amono mu honom ano owura no wode ne kwoto dunkwa aban ayaresabia esan se ebra okun ne yire na wiye no wono so ye senko ho hye ne ho akonfese wada ayaresabia honom a police ebo ne ho ban wode emu no so akoto dunkwa wono fen aban ayaresabia mu kurabia obe papa no aye hwehwemu na police fo nso ahyase eye nsem ne mu hwehwemu
Mayento akase no eso na adwadifo bi ye wo aboso kan esusu de wonom so adwenkyere aba eye Ghana Statistical Service report a won dia aba 2021 population census na ekoso no na awarija ye ne aware entity mu no se kosro na de hye bi kire wonom adwen a eye bu anipa afano omumu ade entia ene ahokyere ne ohia ene na kwaredi a enkoso nti ne awarija ye bebreba ekoso 2021 no mu Adom kase ni bi ekasai
Ghana Statistical Service womo data womo enye free 2021 population and housing census ebeto dwa se awaria egu ewo Ghana ha no 553,000 womo nso a womo separate no 400,000 womo ede abeto dwa se womo nyawe efree womanfo a womo ene omudi nkitahudie abra na womo 2021 population and housing census no afi 2021 we enam so ama edwadifo a womo ton spare parts bi ewo aboso kan any Adom News nsentwofo etwetwe nkomo no wodi tudwa
emanu ware dia ani woni pelab so babia ware na onya ko ware no mutra 1 2 3 years e bia nkola abamu a wo be ma no ko na expense ayi no ba ni kipu ni dia afa bedu ba bi no chese wanya wo awie na se na adwuma fanshi kakra wo be ma ne sense expense bebregu sunu ntinu se ta na eduru ba bi ara ho hyeraba ɛne ɔbaa no ɔfa ɔnya hwee
kwaridie enim ni so ka ho ni kwaridie enim ɛnti ɛna ma ne yesa bɛma nka no kre ɔbaa so nka no kre ɛna we di nneɛma sie we so di bɛma de nneɛma sie ɔbaa de nneɛma sie ba se mo mienu nyinaa mo hu sɛ ɔbɛma wɔ 1 cedi ɔbaa wɔ 1 cedi na mo nyinaa mo te mo ho ase me gidi sɛ nka ware enwu
wɔn ɛsan ɛde tudwa ɛkwan a ɔmanfoɔ ebetumi afa so ɛwɔ man mu ha wɔn bɛyɛ a wɔn awareɛ ɛnkogu anaasɛ ntɛm ɛnkɔte
siase no ne fa bi so san gina ya sofo no so nso ya ekoya yipa no by force a onye wedding wa bra tete wono so ye no ye wedding asap and this yipa no obi kura tum ko bobisia na oda yes a wedding na dade no enti obokoko wura mawie no na fi de chesa wala anka ye ni kwa kwaje no na fi de ye de ka na ye de ko enti wono kura no na je se ensem bebre hokura wona di nka wu egu dada ansa ena sisi akwan ye fa so ware no enwu se asa we share oba no bebia na asa we share bema bebia oseme do no obi anwen yin ntra da wo hu ne da wo ye de kodo no
kware we na obisa wade na wo ma no a ede na office obe de obe ya ne se niema ehu ni fa so na se be obe ye wate ase ba se enti ase ene no kwaredie ni we ni wo mu a masa bibie no a ebe basa aware ne be ebe kama
Ahaya election headquarters Kokromoti Power na kane commissioner na wati adwamma electoral commission ye Dr. Kojo Afarijan nene wono ankasa akambi eye democracy no sede ekro ene ne amanyofo nhyehyɛ bi anke wosanko mu ediso no ene wo mo agu eso ye to aba utue sika ma obi ato aba ma one sa ne ma na ekoso eye democracy no akasa de afa ho constitution day public lecture course and Afarijan de Sansimi etuja.
University of Professional Studies Accra UPSC Law School ene One Ghana Movement ena wonom yes Constitution Day public lecture na Dr. Afarijan wono en wo hwe ye ema aban edin sesa e wa fe apem ohankunum ene eduokunum mienu mu no okokasaaye e wo dwumadi na se na ne kasaye mu ene wodi tuja se senka amanyofo e betena se na wayen hyehyeye ede eniamegu akwan mu ebebo amanfo a oto aba ema wonom no saade e wonye na emom wonom koso ahye manfo a oto aba bo e wa bra wonom enisa bo hye no so.
Too many promises. In place of enunciating policies, our politicians spend a lot of time making and repeating promises to the electorate. One cannot be sure that even the politicians themselves believe that they can fulfill the numerous promises that they make.
Nanso, enya bosha amanyofo ehyamanfo nko a ena owura yi eka ho asem. Sanso di tuja se di sesei petemu na amanyofo ema manfo ska sebe ya obeto aba ama wonom no. Enim guasesem a ededie wa abato akoso na nsan mu a enya de se fata kura.
In days gone by, whatever vote buying or vote selling there was took place in secrecy. Not so these days. What we have now looks like an open market where candidates can freely buy votes and citizens can freely sell their votes in broad daylight, while we all look on seemingly unconcerned. But it is a shameful spectacle, because vote buying and vote selling are unlawful.
Dr. Kojo Afarijan amana anso hwa anso wode nsefoforo to dwafa abato achi menteme ho asenom ne ade ene protest ahodo a wormo atwetwe no nso kasa de fa ho nanu mu no wo kyerkyere mu ese sani atentene ne adwuma no beye ne kroje na afane nyina akomato woyem na no so ho hia ene nsentwerefo nso ene social media nti aye bibie wo ho ni nyina wo kasa de fa ho Adom TV etwaso.
Kane chairperson Emma Electoral Commission Dr. Kujo Afarijan Ekasa ewo Constitutional Day public lecture course no wodi to just say ekwanya amanyofo womo supporters ene nsentwofo aya na womo edibo ani samanyofo supporters etisi kwanmu a se womo enti ase ewo abato a akona wie ye resource abetodwa no enye ne kwan sukra wodi to just say.
With regard to the media, it has become extremely difficult to distinguish between genuine media and counterfeit media because of the preponderance of one-sided, even distorted presentation of issues in the partisan media, the indiscretions of some serial callers, especially into radio discussions, and the irresponsible use of social media for political purposes. Nor do we know the impact that artificial intelligence will make on elections in view of its ability to create voices and visual images that are virtually indistinguishable from the real ones.
Wakasafa ejuma esese ajejefo eye sebano democracy ewo maimu hana abatu a womo ede court ene amanyofo ekwan a womo efa so ede kasafa judges ehono eyade a ede ohaw bapa.
Judicialization of elections refers to the increasing trend of resorting to the judiciary to settle electoral controversies of all kinds. Politicization of the judiciary refers to appointing judges in the hope that they will give judgments that are favorable to a particular political party or cause if the need arises. As to which one comes first, it is like the chicken and egg question.
Mame kwajen krato yimra de wachire do so ye ba ye beto aso. Demokwa ba yeda say Adom TV kase na oguso ehwene yeto so de makoye nsem foforo emu. Chief Justice Mame Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokunu enene wodin samo to dwafa mfasode e won sentrefo so e wo man Ghana bui eba democracy ene atentene emu a na wodin semi to dwa na judicial press call ya wo mo e won kran wo hia won ne wo mudi nkoman semi e betodwa.
Ene eye bride nkan ya Chief Justice Eshia nsemtrofo a wonom ebo amane efri asɛmdibia ene wonom eye nhyiamu na nhyiamu na se no wadi tudwa sɛ nsemtrofo edi dwumason ɛwɔ kwan a oman atenterene eye adwuma mu na kwan ahodo a na soɛ no ebetumi aboa ama nsemtrofo adwuma tumi akonkan so wonom adwendwene ho sabre koro no ano wonom esan so je afoforo etumu Bra wanisem trofo edi nkita ho no Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokonu edi to just say ebibia nsem trofo ebekọ asɛmdibia no esese wonum etie de ekoso ni yie se ne ebeya manebo a wode betudwa no ebeye nea ekọ so pepepe ewo asɛmdibia ho no
report the exact content of what is going on in the institution, and it is also the sweetest dream of any leader to have a press call that informs on exactly what is going on in the community, and even better if they know, they understand, and so the information is premised on a reportage that allows the society to properly digest the words that are being given out to them. You are an absolutely important pillar for informing the Ghanaian public about what it is that this third arm of government does.
Science so etu ensemtrofo nyina fo se omomodin ase obesua oman emra ene se ne atenterene eye adwuma se de ebeya wonom nyina ebeboa oman empumtu.
But learning, understanding is what will equip you to present accurate reports to the general public. And it is so critical that you act as harbingers of stability, rather than harbingers of instability, just because you yourselves have not quite understood.
CJ Amano Ansonwa Mamegatru Daraba Isaba Saki Tokunu ene na sama wo kanona hu se asa reho ewo mu ni nyina no eyensenkyere dwuma de ye bia de ye ka bia ne timi bo man etimi mo man so egina entina Australia mpa sa asumdwe ayenyen se be koso atena ho egina senkyerefo de ye tro ene de ye kaso eno so Adom TV kase etwaso.
We all know that we have elections coming up this year, but you are the makers, you are the breakers. You could be the breakers of the peace. You could be the breakers of the peace. Because when it comes to elections, for instance, the rest of us will just go and cast our votes. The citizenry will cast their votes. And then you present. Now, if in your presentation there's unnecessary sensationalism, that could trigger off situations which then we have to resolve. Through this year, you will do your best to learn the intricacies of the legal structures around elections. For instance, it's not enough to say that, oh, elections are won or lost at the polling station. Sometimes there are these pedestrian statements. What does that mean? Or the law is in the bosom of the judge. We all know that pedestrian statement. But what does it? It just means that it is a judge who interprets the law. That's why that expression is used. The facts come from the parties and the judge determines the law. What does it mean by elections are won or lost at the polling station in terms of law? It means the quality of the evidence regarding the outcome of the election is determined at the polling station.
Ghana ya mampeni na nado danko akufuado se akakakra bi na memu aba ewieye se omai Ghana ya mampeni na owani swade hunu ne botae ene Ghana gidie se de akakakra yi anso ebetimi asesa niema ama niema mu atumi ayeyi ama Ghana se de yepese enya no ebetimi adu ho Adom TV kase etwaso yi.
Abra omanpanyi adanko akufuado ekasa wo enase somo a Anglican asafo no ekoyeye ewo omanpanyi ne atenaye ene odi sansemi etudwa ne kasa ye mu no wachire mu se wanu de wogidi ye passe semanfo nyina etai na chi a na ban no ebe de obetumi biara se de ebe ye ansesanye ebe ba omanyi mu odi ato Ghana fo nyina enimu se ya shafe foforo ase no wonum nyina enya adwene foforo na won nyina insikete se obeka wo ho abomu aboa omanyi empumtu.
Albeit with 1 year to go, I'm filled with optimism and determination. With the support of the Ghanaian people and the guidance of Almighty God, I'm confident that we will achieve our goal of creating a progressive and prosperous Ghana for all. In conclusion, let us begin the new year with a renewed sense of purpose and a stronger commitment to the ideas that unite us as a free nation. And let me, in conclusion, plead strongly with the church to bear the nation continually up in prayers, for the battle is the Lord's.
Archbishop Awada Anglican Asafo Mamponda Houses ano Most Reverend Dr. Cyril Kobna Ben Smith and Sudi to just say afi Ghana mino ebe so aba emoho.
This service aims to stress our commitment to you and God's commitment to you to provide spiritual support and to proclaim this year as a year of many blessings from God. Indeed, this year, more than ever before, things will begin to shift dramatically with multiples of divine blessings and economic prosperity for God's people in Ghana.
Deputy Majority Leader so ese NDC amanyoko no nsembia womo ekagu no ho sanano da district level election course so wo futu abato mpesi aso no penina ya de bi ensem fata ka no ho bi ama basabasa ya asie no nokura bi ani sansem na wo kagu no ho fi na Adom kase etwaso yi.
Dom kese omrashe beje fie ba no dani abedi akire ya odokro ya eyemrashe bedwani a wojinem ema wona ewe futu Alexander Fenyomakin abekasa de afamenti me ho asene basabasa yobia ema ne muso ne mpeswa no so abra wo de abato hye so wo mensene ne mu a no de assemblymen and unit committee members ahodo na se wo kire dia ho so bo wo de bo ne sesa menti me ho asene basabasa yo no na wo te kire no nya de se no kure bia ewom o de sansem ye betu dwa isan insem bia anyoda Johnson ne siedun ketia e kaaye de fan ho nti na so abra ne no ne sentwerefo di nkomo mrahye bedwafie no o kire se insem opanye ne kaaye nyina no enya de wo nyina so bia na sanso so na nokure bia eni wamana so ho a woto ane nsem ne so ka de kan ho se NDC Manyoko national chairman Johnson Esiedun Ketia aman ho kwan aman nsem anokure ni mo no empedodo na na manoko me de fa ne so e mo no e de betudwa o kire mo ne sei e no kan
whatever information he has is untruth. They are false. If there should be anybody in Winneba to cry foul, it should be me. Maybe he's not aware, but I would take time to let him know how I've suffered in Efutu. In 2012, 2 weeks election, I was pushed into a gutter by a known NDC executive. He's still in Winneba, Abe Kunyakom. He and his nephew. We reported to the police. The police did not take action. The records are still there. MPP came into office in 2017. I let the sleeping dogs lie. I did not activate the case. I said it's okay. Although constitutionally, these assembly elections are non-partisan, but practically, party activists participate. And I will tell you the truth, that we in the MPP campaign for our party members who had filed. Okay? And they also campaign for their party members who filed. And I can tell you for a fact that all the 18 elected assembly members are dyed in the wool NPP activists. They are party people.
Yakwabe yababe her study apomode ni edwedie mu nsam no etie. Yakwabe yada se Adom TV kase na ogu social media fia amankwa tamaklo. Yan her study apomode mu nsam no etie. Medical doctor wo new ebrim abanya resabia wo Brim North mensimu apoye mantamu Dr. Benedict Brobe say hepatitis B enyarwa no amane muso ewo ho nti odi afutu omo bibia say ontu ana monkwa yaresabia enkohwe se de widie mu ti Adom kase etosui
efutu akọ de makromafo a wo ewo new abrim say eyo mo mo homodin ya na ebre ne bra no wo nkwa yaresabia enkohwe se de omapomodin yesam na etie se de be ya enkodidi mu ankwaje wo nkwa enfiri wo mo ensem Adom kase ene Dr. Benedict Brobe etwetwe nkoma no wo kire mu se wo ba wo mo ekuro no emu a hepatitis B ya de na mane musopa enu nti ho hia se obibia asa ya de wonya bi no ebetumi de nani akira yaresabia asanso so na wo no ma ya de omanya bi no eni kwan se ommo yam hyehye wo mo esan se akoya ya de ba ko bi a doctor fo betumi asa
ye counseling ne say ye test no na wonni bia quickly na so bo Monday na wonya B vaccine no na wonya vaccine na at least eno bo ho ban se na be ya da chi bi won say nya hepatitis B yare no mo obi no so ye test ye wo ha ne de ye screening test nti afie be mo ma ye other confirmatory tests any other investigations ni hu bibia yare ne dru ni hu afie yare dru ye be mo be bo mo pa so will be I think say and then the first step no because we hu ne de na che say betime to hwana mo na etu ana mo yeso bibia be kama
enwachi Frank Mreku ya wono yo panyina wo hwese betimi apromra shebedwom dibre e wo new abrim enso so de to aso say
ni nyina ya de atimreku as part of preparations towards 27th victory na we yanim no eno ho anamonto na eguso ayetu. I want my delegate to be healthy. I want my constituent to be healthy. That is why we have embarked on this exercise. Bibia so we so na o kai do third one and na di sorry any vim ne vigor ne ba. So okay say 1 2 3 then you see you are uplifted. Sa so na Yakopon so be pejame 27 January. Eti ehun bi anim. We are 520. I'm expecting over 300 votes to win. to secure victory, and I trust my delegate. MPP delegate for any mistake in that.
Yɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ adwadeɛ mu nsɛm no teɛ yɛkɔ Mamponten na aiwa santemantam mu abeto dwa sɛ adwadefoɔ no deɛ dodoɔ no ano high tension pole ase ɛne wɔn atie ɛba wɔn bambɔ mu a wɔn de ato nsanie mu paa dom kaseɛ abɔ apra akɔ akɔfa hɔ no mo na kyɛ sɛ egya hyehye no ne ho nneɛma no ne baabi a wɔn te ne deɛ ha adwen a yɛto aso yi
Adwumfo mai omo wo Mamponten a ewo kwabere east wasante mantem ha omo nkwa mabo mu kire se mpanifo yi wo mu firi kwa ho ekɔ high tension edwa ase mfinhye dumienu nie omo kire mu se edwa nkoso eno akine nsunsu to a na high tension no ekiki wo
baabi ametie yi high tension na me so pe nkofie kwa na me na ase eye ya sanse ehyoke nsu to kwa yi gina so gina dwom ha ehyoke pa ha ye ba ya omo ka so mu yi aba ha be 6 months ansana omo di akodwemu esika nyina hye asidan kanya me se ada beti ato no na yesu ntini ama off na sanka light ni wo mu di a wo hene ba ko bi de ete ye de ne light ni wo ba ye nyina ye dwane na we ye wo no mo sa papa kwa do bi kura besi so ano wa hye yo
ne nyina mu no ukopie mu wo Mamponten a ewo kwabere east abato mposo aso a edwa akese mienu ampanimfo ehye se wo sidi amadwadefo yi ampanimfo atona jeje mu edwomfo hema antiadwoa ne bonkomo na wo kire mu se efi so mba high tension dwa ase yi wo modwetire nyina ahye
how pa breye high tension ase ayete se sa ma ye tidwo ma ye ni so wusi kura wutimi wo se wo bre wo abrabom anso edi ebegu ye so esika nyina di ba ye nyina hye ekwa de ekwa ye ya pabo ya se tamo mo ba ye di ama ye bia di aseda manyame acha se ya tena ha ya ma ye ba ji so agi so awi se mimi to ye gya wo awie kwa na aka se me nkwoterem wo gi me 20,000 kura minya
ne krakra mu na kwabere east MPP parliamentary aspirant owura onyina e champion kosigyevi ahye adwadefo ma na no ho ba se nyankopon ya adom na obedi MPP anima
high tension na omoti ase na very dangerous ahoma ba kote kura any issues and research bia so we know definitely say ebenya negative impact on their health who program no kra no who program no kra no let say the solution abawi
Adom TV kase na guso ehwere de edu so ya agudie mo nsam okomankra ba ko a waka ene de oboa gina na so papa ode agudie mo nsam eto aso
Absama menase ugusu a wo hwe Adom TV emra so agudie mo nsam ene na nwumre so no ya boaboa no na mede eno so nkomo no eja na ye be hyase e de free eno ada the Black Stars of Ghana kensie kasia de pem so awkumase na onim se game ne ba na wie no obia antimi anhye bi eno ena head coach edma team no Chris Hilton wode atudwa se ehu se modemo no anso Ghana fo ani de ne so o hwanim se ye de ne akire mo ewo Ivory Coast no eno ma betime asesa ama Black Stars afane ntuma pefra.
We know expectations are high. I want to be head coach of a team that makes the country proud in this tournament. How far we can go will depend on the performances that we can put in. One thing I know is that there's a group of players that desperately want to do well. And if you have a group of players that desperately want to do well, you never know what can happen.
Eti yeda so ginamo ewo AFCON 2023 and yebo ewo Ivory Coast na no ena ekane Ghana Football Association President Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu wode etudwa se ohwe Chris Hilton kwan ofaso ehihye no nomade a wonde potokasem obekase papa no eye useless coach kra yentie nsema opene no wode tudwa.
I just learned that the young player from Kumasi Asante Kotoko was not given the opportunity yesterday to play. Yeah. Is that really true?
Yes, that is true. Richmond
then I say the coach is totally useless.
Totally useless, you say?
The idea is we bring them from outside thinking that they are better than our local boys, which I disagree, to our local boys and man them in such a way that they could be better than so-called foreign players that we have. Now, such an intelligent young man, what's the point in dragging him to a and failing to use it? I am really disappointed.
Ejina se emfasode de nyade se ebi wo coach ne so eno ne nsema Dr. Nyaho Tamaklu kan no ye Ghana Football Association President wode etudwa mamenyina so enkoma odo anda nwumre so yebobo ano no memfansi sebe a e channel pade aka nyina da ne asan e de no so e de abro so who me say ya na wahyɛ ne so sɛ ntade apapa fie St Philip Enterprise na daroma na wahyɛ me ntade ti sei within the cobblestone okomankra ba ko amaka ensuro ja adura enwe no numero 1 she
Any fankwa ni gidie mo ensem na Cameroon ni de hia wo ye dwumtuni se nsem bia ye keka se wan to brofo nwumu a wonwumu enkro no ono mo nya adwen eni ne dictionary mo nwum bia ukro mo nwum bia obeto bia bebia beko bia no eno so ebetumi akọ se wote sane no ewie no wante yenka bi mu a ebejira no so ne de kase na si midin de afia amankwa tamaklo ye the team no ase.
Nope. Music is a universal language. Doesn't matter what language you're speaking when you're doing the music. If somebody can feel what you felt when you wrote it or sang it, then you have communicated. For example, that South African song, I don't know what it means, but I felt it.
Okay.
It's a universal language, so you don't need to know how to speak English, or you don't need to know how to speak like the languages that most people know, because music is already a language in itself.
Okay.
Just pour your heart out. If you pour your heart out, trust me, people will feel it all over the world.
Adam.
So.
Yeah.